Sure. Sure. I'll speak Necro and Sphinx now. Why not?
Oh, yeah, that's a thing.
That was like, what the hell is a Sphinx?
I don't know, but I can speak this language, man. I've been reading about them. They're weird lion people.
There.
No, they're not like the cat guy.
Okay.
They talk in riddles. They're a lot smarter than the cat guy.
If I was a cat.
Alright, I'm pretty sure I'm done.
Only thing I didn't do is go looking for buy-ins.
Oh, yeah. You said 2,333?
2,666.
2,666.
Now, what's the extent of items that we can buy?
Whatever's in your price range.
Whatever's in our price range. Okay. 2,666.
Since artifacts don't have a price put on them,
Yeah,
I'm not worried. All I want is a sphere of annihilation.
I know, you're insane. So, that's not gonna happen.
There's actually one of the old Paizo adventures when it was still in Dungeon Magazine, where you actually get control of a sphere of annihilation, and it's part of what you need to use to defeat the final boss.
I can believe that.
You got one of those. You had to use one of the control rods to destroy the thing's weapon.
Oh, wow. That's scary.
Yeah, it's a lot of their things were so awesome because you had to. If you got to the final boss by doing the steps correctly, it's manageable. But if you missed a couple of steps, this thing is uber powerful. Like, oh my god. Well, if you only knocked down those 4 towers before fighting them, it would be at about a quarter of this hit points. And it wouldn't be able to cast this uber spells at you. Can we go back and do that?
Well, you're dead now, so no. I don't think you can.
That's why I so love those. They put so much damn thought into them. But with them losing those magazines, they created Pathfinder, so there was some good to it. So when Wizards was the jerk and said, "No, we want to do the Dungeon and Dragon magazine now." Well, we're just going to do Pathfinder. Oh, we're going to start doing 4th edition. And they went, okay, we're going to do Pathfinder.
And then Paizo said, "Thank you, thank you for doing Pathfinder."
Because honestly, I remember reading the message boards. And that was one of the first questions when 4th edition got mentioned. It was like, "Are you going to go 4th edition or stay what you're doing?" We want to stay what we're doing.
Huh. I think level 11 I'm just gonna sell my Mithril armor, take the Ice Armor Revelation, because it'll have better armor bonus, DR5 piercing,
Okay.
and I can use it for long enough that it doesn't even matter unless I'm just constantly being attacked for all day, every day.
Okay. Plus 3 armor. Why are you so expensive? Really, plus 3 armor. Why are you so damn expensive? I just want to be safe.
I don't want things to hit me again.
I don't want to die.
Yeah, I might just upgrade my armor. No, that's not enough for that.
I need to talk to David.
Plus 1,000.
That's what I need to do. That's what I'll do. David! I have this money. Make this thing. Make this thing I need.
We need. they need stuff. Because how I've been playing it, yeah, y'all can just send ships there and he'll. Because you have enough spare ships that you can have runners.
Spend 1,000 to upgrade armor.
Still wearing these steel toe boots.
Huh.
We didn't have our mock robbery today. I think they finally gave up on it. It was a busy day. I don't think any of us even thought about it today. Because I think all 3 places were undermanned today.
Can David craft wondrous items?
Yeah, I think so.
I
Yes.
think still craft wonders. I think by now, especially how he's
I was about to say he'd have to take the feet craft wonder signs,
yeah, but since he is
specifically making a
NPC.
crafter at this point.
yeah, he should be able to.
He should be taking. He'd probably just be taking the feats for that.
Yeah, that's what I think is one great thing is they. I think 3.5 you had to spend XP to build things. That's
Yeah.
So big bullshit. Because it just made me wonder how the hell are they? Is a crafter actually going to be able to build stuff?
Yeah.
I can understand if the spell itself asks for something, but
Like some things I can understand.
yeah, really, really powerful
Like
items.
the powerful stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Artifacts, but not.
I'm thinking of getting him to make me a belt of incredible dexterity. Not sure why though. Not sure if I really need it.
Yeah, I mean, boost your attacks, boost your defense.
Yeah, I'm actually
Incredible dexterity is only going to increase the dex.
dex. I have agile weapons and
Hit-
weapon finesse.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, most of your attacks are
Range,
Ranged.
touch.
you're doing those rays, so
Yeah. Of course, that means that my allies can't dodge my crit misses.
Nope.
yeah, you rolled
Uh-oh.
two. You just started rolling too many ones.
Why did you hit me?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no. That's not a good enough answer. Why did you hit me?
Well,
The ship
you
is
shouldn't
wonky.
you shouldn't have gotten away my
That's not a good enough answer. Why did you hit me?
because my attacks aren't auto hits.
Okay, we're role playing this right now.
Yeah,
Why did you hit me?
We kind of said what it was.
The ship's rocking. I can barely see the guys.
Keep coming up.
They were covered in paint.
Which you threw on them.
You're the reason they were covered in the paint.
I made it better, didn't I?
You're gonna be practicing from now on. Got it? I don't want to see you practicing.
All right.
Because some of the others can't take hits like I can.
I'll start punching birds out of the sky with energy rays. Don't wild shape for a little while.
You don't want to hit me.
That's true too.
Because I can wild shape into more than just birds.
Yes, the tension is growing.
Just like giant dinosaurs, just saying. Where did you get this guy again?
Yeah,
We didn't get them from anywhere.
I just showed
All
up.
right, you just showed up. That's
I think right there, that spot on the boat, right there.
so you didn't even have to prove yourself or anything. You're just kind of here.
I
say I fight with the captains in order.
I showed up on a pirate ship in the middle of the ocean.
That just means you can swim really well.
I just want it to happen in the middle of a battle. Just all of a sudden, it's just a critical miss ends up hitting one of the other characters, and just it's fine. Like, you know what? That's it.
Mastodon.
That's it. I'm done.
No, the villain's like, are they fighting each other?
I'm confused.
Dude, that fireball wasn't even aimed at us. I'm gonna go have a coffee and lie down. These guys are confusing me.
Guys, we won. Guys, oh, yay! I won.
Yeah. Oh,
Honestly, I know that it's eventually going to be a in-party fight. Only Jay's character I'm worried about actually killing other characters. Everyone else may bring someone to the point of death, but just end up going, okay, we've settled it.
yeah. I have no reason to hold back. I deal non-lethal out half the time.
But still, it's just like, wow.
Triceratops, go.
I have honestly gauged y'all to the chances on what will happen if it's a full group.
Mm-hmm.
And it really depends on what the situation is.
I mean, my monk came pretty close to punching the captain a few times.
You got to, too.
I got
somewhat.
to, but
You're the only one who's actually been able to get that out.
my first character was a monk.
Yeah.
And when I had him leave the ship, request to leave the ship, I had to fight the captain. So we traded blows, which was really nice. But we're on good terms.
That was actually the really good part of it. It was on good terms.
Mm-hmm. Rest of the party liked the guy too, so.
And he ran off training with some really dumb guy named Owlbear. But
Oh,
he has a good heart.
one day they'll come back.
One day they'll come back and just fucking Wonder Twin.
Powers activate.
I was gonna laugh if he told us y'all were there at the regatta when we launched.
Oh man, that would have been cool.
That would have been a great cameo. Just seeing
You
him
know
in the
what?
crowd.
They probably would have.
They're
I'm pretty sure.
probably like
Maybe until they found out that Harry was gonna be there.
they're doing like their own thing, but at the same time, kind of keeping tabs. make sure guys
You
are-
would have. The two you would have been in like hoods or whatever, trying to disguise yourself, but would have at least made yourself known to the crew.
I definitely have to have him come back for like the final battle, whatever it is.
God, that's a long ways away.
It is a long ways away, but I want it to happen. I don't care if he's NPC'd.
There's a chance because there's going to be a lot in it. I don't have it with me. I do. No, I don't. I took them all out the other day.
At that time, you might be more accepting
Um,
of punching people's hearts out for the good of the many or the few, whichever one it is.
For the good of the shack.
It's
Yeah,
Oh.
exactly.
Pirates of the Caribbean 3.
Oh.
Something like that.
Maelstrom battle against Davy Jones. Sweet.
It won't be in the Maelstrom, but, but basically it's going to be a
It'll be a-
regatta. It's going to be a fleet versus fleet.
Awesome.
Versus fleet, because there was like 3 fleets going on in that fight.
Yeah, but it'll be the
Release the Kraken. Wild chain.
By that time, hold on. I'm gonna find out what my highest.
well, they have stats for.
I know I can. Let's see.
They actually have stats for the Kraken in 5e. That's one awesome thing.
'Cause I can.
It's like a
So a couple more.
20 CR, but
See how my wild shit gets up to.
and I would, as they have it, the Demilich built. Tomb of Horrors is going to have to be insane.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So as of right
Just by
now,
looking what he is.
I'm turning into as big of an animal as I can. My other level ups are for larger elementals or plant creatures. I can eventually become a huge wind elemental. Because those are fun, right?
Yeah.
I'm really excited for my 9th level Weather Druid spell, which is the Storm of Vengeance, which, for my first round, there's a Fortitude save or be deafened for 1d4 times 10 minutes. On the second round, acid rains down in the area. Third round, 6 bolts of lightning come down. Fourth round, hailstones. 5th through 10 rounds, violent rain and wind gusts.
9th level gets me medium water elementals instead of small, so I can turn into a medium. I don't get smaller when I turn into
Hooray.
an elemental now. That makes me happy.
So wait, that's a spell you have now?
It's one I will get. It's a 9th level. That's
Okay.
that's the big
I got you.
Weather Druid spell that I'll get.
My 9th level spell for Waves Oracle is Tsunami.
What are 9th level spells? What are these magical? What are these wonderful
I'm
things?
sorry, Mr. Bard.
Next level, I get Geyser. I can.
I have that now. If I want to. I particularly like Volcanic Storm. But I don't think I'll be using it for too much.
So I send money off to David to become a belt of incredible dexterity, and then get it back and get that.
I will say we'll have to work on how long it's going to take to build.
It's 2,000 cost.
Then we have to work out travel time, getting stuff. I'll put at least another week travel time and gathering stuff time on top of.
I mean, plus we could also just be saying we're also going to celebrate at Funk Island. But we have to go and get ready for the party that
Yeah.
we have to prepare for.
So is this new island that we now have the D2 going to be called Smurfland?
What?
Smurfville?
Smurf? Why?
We get the blue.
He's a Smurf. He's Papa Smurf and he owns it.
No. I don't care if he owns it.
Land of Smurfs.
Oh, the Isle of Hana.
It's the party zone. Where all the parties are happening.
But it is the Isle of Hana.
Let's see. Oh, well, I don't know about that. Not much information there.
Yeah, extra dust will be good.
Put down what the island.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's the island right there.
Oh,
That's
wow.
a pretty nice island.
You'll be heading from the south, most likely, or southeast.
It is really broken up.
Got some exploring.
You can
to do.
tell as you're getting close that there's a fair amount of reefs around it.
Yeah.
They're navigable, but
Provide protection from.
Is that lagoon? Can we sail into it?
yeah, it'll take some
Maneuvering.
some maneuvering, but you can get into it.
Okay.
As sailing around, you can tell this is kind of a mangrove swamp
Okay.
area. The rest of it looks kind of foresty, grassland, hills, some mountains.
Right.
That's the 1 mile distance meter right there. So
Couple miles. Good couple miles.
I'll try to take pictures of these things so I can post them all.
Well, hooray! We got through the regatta. We didn't die. Nobody did. Except some monsters.
Dust of dryness.
Well, you may have lost. You may have lost some crew though.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't doubt that.
That is that. But word of our awesomeness spreads, and we have more crew now.
Yeah.
I'm afraid of dust of dryness now. Definitely afraid of dust of dryness.
Oh yeah.
You're afraid of what?
If the dust is employed against an outsider with the elemental and water subtypes, must make a DC 18 Fortitude save or be destroyed.
Okay. Well, I know your greatest weakness.
You're not an outsider.
But he.
When I
he's-
transform into a water elemental, I am. No?
I don't think you're considered an outsider though.
He would be made of water, though.
Okay.
I don't think it'll come up. Maybe.
Unless we tell Jay.
Hey, hey Jay.
Hey, Jay.
Buy this dust of dryness.
Buy this dust. Why?
We're not gonna tell you why, but you'll know when the time
You'll
comes.
you'll need the. Doesn't your armor chafe you some? Just buy this dust of dryness.
Was that one of the things that we got in that bucket of, in that box of
I don't
Useful
think so.
things.
useful yet not really used things? That was awesome.
It was just a bunch of junk that she's never sold, so it's kind of just sitting there.
Yeah. This seems like the sort of thing that would be in it. Like, it
Yeah.
costs less than 1,000 gold.
That's why I asked.
Elixir of hiding.
So y'all will like this. One of the last things we did at the con was a short LARP called Superhero Bakery. And you got to pick whether you were a superhero or a supervillain. And whether you were a superhero or villain, you were there because you were arrested. And instead of serving your term, you were doing community service by working at a bakery.
Are you forced to be in costume too? I'm assuming that's the gist of it.
No.
I mean, not like actual costume, but like as the superhero.
Yes. Yes.
So
we assumed as much.
So it'd be like Batman.
But you have a little
Batman
tag
making
on.
donuts.
Yeah. We all had our we all had little papers that said what our names were, and like the ones that actually were running it brought stuff to sell that we had made to make money, because the con donates money to the public library every year, and so anything we make just got donated to that. Well, from the list of stuff for the LARP, you got to pick a title and a name. If you were a villain, or no, basically, we got to pick what our most destructive power was after we picked our name, and then from the list, we also picked why we were there. Either why we were caught or why we chose to go through with the community service and serving time. And for the supervillains, it was what did you almost destroy? For the heroes is what did you save? So I was the impossible hate beak. My most destructive power was a murder of crows.
I just silently stared at you.
And I almost destroyed the sun
With a murder of...
with a murder of crows.
Of course. Makes sense.
And I was there because I enjoy baking.
Everyone has their hobbies.
Yeah, exactly.
Even if they're evil.
We also had Air Dr. Abuela, whose most destructive power was mind control. We had Kid Robot, who was the only hero up there, who had saved enough money to buy a yacht. That was what she said.
Wow.
And the dreaded Mesmo, who almost destroyed the economic infrastructure of the world. And we ran a bakery. Oh, and there was a fifth person. There is the baker, the person who actually runs the bakery, who is neither a superhero nor a supervillain. They are the person in charge.
Darn.
They are the person that is in
The
charge.
baker's a perfect villain, though.
That the baker can give infractions on the heroes or the villains. And if you get 3 infractions, you're fired.
Fired from mandatory community service.
Yeah.
If you're fired, you go back to the prison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
You can't do the mandatory. If you can't do the mandatory community service, you go back to prison.
Yeah.
That's how real prison works.
Yeah. I've seen it happen.
Didn't show up to your community service work. Get back in. Ah! We had a jar of cookie dough, and the baker told Kid Robot to get the cookie dough onto the plates or onto the sheets to get them into the oven. So Kid Robot started scooping the cookie dough onto the plates to put them on into the oven that wasn't really there. And and we all got assigned jobs, and then at some point all of us start hearing system error, cookie dough not found, system error, cookie dough not found. What's going on? Okay, that's fine, Kid Robot. Like, there means we can put them into the cookies. After that, someone, our friend Katie, was playing the customer for the most part. Though we had other people at the con also coming up as customers, actually buying stuff as well. But she was basically our first customers. And she came to buy cookies, and Kid Robot, just as I'm trying to get the money from her, just shoves the plate of the cookie dough at her. It's like, cookies, those are cookies. They're cookies, please take these. Kid Robot, what are you doing? It's beautiful. Oh, and then Air Doctor killed one of my crows to put it into one of the cakes.
Delicious.
I was very sad.
It's okay, you have a burger on.
Cornelius,
Patty cake,
but
patty cake.
Cornelius was one of my favorites.
Wait.
I had taught the crows how to fly a spaceship. That was how they were going to take out the sun.
He taught a bird how to fly.
I taught crows how to fly a spaceship.
Pretty genius.
I know, right?
I don't know how you failed that one.
I don't either. I'm glad no one asked me. All I got asked was, how did that go?
Well, I'm here.
Well,
Better than I hoped, not as well as I planned.
like the sun's still there, isn't it?
It's like, why did you do it? I don't like the light. Very bright outside, isn't it? Yeah, I don't like that. I like it when it's dark outside.
Just need a permanent cloud of crows over your head. Very much simpler.
And then it ended with Air Doctor mind controlling my crows to attack the wasp that Besmo uses to attack the bakery. Then Taylor fired both of them.
Yeah, both of incredible dexterity, I'll say that. When do I get it? Need to figure that out.
1 million days.
I just need to know if I'll get it before we have to fight the Cyclops.
The Cyclops.
Like, whoopsies. I don't know.
Depends on how you do.
Depends on how
that.
much time we have to spare.
You'll have 3 months from
Oh,
the
yeah.
official starting of the.
But we've got to start clearing this island before that.
Plus, we have to have time to get stuff ready.
And we need the Admiral to be on his. We need to, like, crash course through.
I was about to say, plus I need time to train on how to be civilized.
I was thinking about putting points into diplomacy, but I decided that I didn't need to.
That's what he's for.
I mean, I have a 5 charisma modifier.
See, this is where I'm glad that some games have the skill etiquette. Like Iron Kingdoms. Because that's a skill.
It is.
I'll just wild shape into something cute to distract
We
everyone.
got etiquette. If you don't got etiquette, you
But
can
speaking
never
to
have
players, the 3 pirate lords that are going to be showing up are. If you can have polar opposites within 3 people, it's polar opposites of within 3 people.
That's amazing.
You're like, oh my god, holy shit. There's a chance of them getting along with this guy
So-
if
All I have to
they
do
don't
is
try killing each other.
we have to find out if they're
Who
cat.
are the pirate lords? Obviously, the one guy.
There are. Because it actually lists. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15,
I mean, who doesn't love porcupines?
16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 active pirate lords right now.
And is that the council?
Yeah.
So if you're on the council, you're considered a pirate lord.
Yeah, pirate lords of the shackles.
You're a pirate lord.
I'm a pirate lord. Yay!
OG.
Technically, you're
The representative.
no, you are a pirate lord in name only type deal. You aren't officially sanctioned into it yet.
Oh, acceptable.
Yeah, that's what the taking over the island and
But you can still tell
turning
the
it to your
ladies
own.
that you're a pirate lord.
Hell yeah.
Are you sure that you're not still sitting in the throne?
Yeah, I'm sure.
He doesn't need the throne, he has the title.
Yeah. I've got these.
Which the admiral is.
Yeah. I think I better stop this
Holy
thing.
fist fight over.
Okay, got lots of editing to do
Once I'm in the air.
because there's lots of quiet, so it's gonna be interesting to do that.
I know.
I want to leave as many of these antidotes in, but there's going to be a lot of cut down, which means it's probably going to be a while before I get this thing up. Thank you all for listening.
Good night, everybody.
And goodbye.
You got mine.